Before coming into Signature, I struggled with feeling really burnt out in my current business structure. I had a deep desire to share my knowledge and expertise with the world. I've been told by many that I was sitting on a gold mine of information and that my gifts and knowledge were much needed by moms and parents everywhere. Yet here I sat for more than 10 years into my business with a mountain of transformational information that was sitting in my mind, in my heart, and all over my desk and laptop. In my mind and heart, I wanted nothing more than to get that information out in a much bigger and more leveraged way, but I simply just didn't know where to start. Since being in Signature, I feel most proud about having created a high-end transformational Signature program that is in line with my heart, my unique genius, and my expertise. I'm so thrilled to finally have a tangible product that I can now share with families and clients in a way that will serve and transform them.
They really just gave me goosebumps, and it gave me a clear picture that what I have is needed in the world, and I'm just super fired up to get it out there. After working with Vanessa and her team in the workshop, and the dialogue and exchange and support and camaraderie that there's in the Facebook group, and especially the one-on-one coaching call that you have with Vanessa, that's very powerful too. All of those things combined, I really feel confident and clear that I have a path going forward, and I also have a strong program to offer my clients. And here's what I think about their team. I feel like they want me to succeed. Not just that they have a program to offer, but they want me to personally succeed. And that is really important to me. And you can feel it through all of their touch points, all through the program.
Working with Vanessa has allowed me to take my 29 years of experience and the passion that I have to serve people and change their lives and combine that with what they want and be able to offer that to a higher level of client, so that the branding process in that, and then moving to a level of realizing that I can work with people that will pay more, I can make more money, and they will get a deeper, richer experience in the process.
Before I started this training, I really felt lost and confused. I had gone through many trainings and still could not identify what my message was or what I wanted it to be. I had no direction, and I definitely did not have a signature training program. But upon entering this program, all the worksheets, the checklists, the transcripts, and the individual coaching specifically helped me out. They talked to me about my personal situation and how I could figure out the areas that I was struggling in.
I knew though for myself there was a deeper purpose, but I just didn't know what it was and how to actually tap into it. So after just one session, I was actually blown away by this. And Vanessa, like you got to the core of it, and the passion and the determination, and it's unbelievable what's happening. It is the momentum and the energy that's come from this. I just can't even explain to you.
What's unique about Vanessa is, in a very simple manner, she's able to ask questions of any person and very quickly identify what their passion is and how to take that passion out and apply it for measurable results right away in their business. I've been in the industry close to 19 years now. I built a distributorship to the #1 position in what is considered the #1 company in the world right now. I'm able to mentor hundreds of people around the world in their success. I've consulted for a lot of the top companies in the industry, almost every aspect of building their business or expanding their business. And in all my years in this industry, I've never seen anyone like Vanessa, who with such clarity and purpose is able to help people so quickly identify what their message is and get it out and apply it right away.
Before coming to the signature program, I was just working myself to death, like 40 to 60 hours a week. I kept encountering clients who didn't have a budget, and my bleeding heart didn't know how to say no. And I knew that there had to be a better way, but I was all over the board, and I didn't know how to zone in on my area of genius and find out how I can make a profit with my clients.
I met Vanessa in college. I took the first step and I joined Vanessa's Create program, which is, kind of like the let's get to know Vanessa. Let's learn some really good stuff and let's get your program created. It was brilliant. Then she presented the next level of what she offers, which is, okay, now you've got your message, you've got your program. Don't you want to know really, really well how to get it out into the world most simply? And in my heart, I said yes. I was looking at the investment going, wow, this is kind of a really, tricky time. We're trying to buy a house. And my husband looked at me and he was like, I was going to say this, we even looked for an investor to try to help us figure this out. And there was no investor to be found. And my husband took me out to dinner one night and he said, babe, he's like, I want to invest in you. I believe in you. You can do this. And it took my breath away that that he would agree that this is something worth doing and worth learning quickly. And the path is almost like a sewing pattern where if you just cut it out and sew where she tells you to sew, you'll have the dress in the end, you'll have it. And next thing I knew, I realized that while I was learning the information, I was also learning just how to do it. And here we are, but as of the middle of February, I would say this is when the middle of February, I had already made over $11,000 back, which is well over the investment. And I haven't even done a real version yet. I've only done a beta trial run version. And just to know, number one, how to do this, how to invite people and how to attract versus selling, because I don't like selling. Selling is exhausting. I love offering people a solution to their pain, a solution to their problem, and how can I help them get there faster. And Vanessa's program here has been just for me, the key that I needed to unlock this limitless income potential for myself, for my family, and for the impact that we want to have on the world.
Before coming into the Signature Series program, I was exhausted doing work that was outside of my zone of genius and struggling with the too many irons in the fire syndrome. I was spinning in circles on multiple non-income producing activities. Before coming into the Signature Series program, I was exhausted doing work that was outside of my zone of genius and struggling with the too many irons in the fire syndrome. I was spinning in circles on multiple non-income producing activities. As a result of being what I call on the busy bus, I was not making much money and I was fighting almost daily those feelings of this is not working. Since being in Signature, I feel so good and even proud about reshuffling the pieces of my program to make an even better experience for my clients. And being a systems gal, I'm super excited about having clear steps to take that will allow me to align my sweet spot of helping women to discover what makes them feel alive and find the courage to change what's not working and then share it with the world.
Everything about the course from A to Z was spectacular, on point, exactly what I was looking for and exactly what I needed. Everything that you promised, you produced on, and that's hard to find these days on the internet. So I want to give a sincere thank you to all of you for creating this, and I hope and I pray that you guys continue to serve the way you are. It has helped me, and I know it's going to help a ton of other people that are looking to create something that is long lasting. The thing I really loved about the program, well, one of the things was that we didn't have to go through 8, 12, 16 weeks to get this knocked out. We literally knocked this out in a day. So from creation to completion, it was done. And we did some minor tweaks and that sort of stuff after the fact. But at the end of the day, this thing was completed. So I am truly grateful for that. It didn't take long at all. And I really think that is what's needed for those that are seeking to get something produced in a short amount of time. And this is not something that's going to be, get rich or get rich quick or anything like that. It's the matter of creating a program that you resonate with and that others will resonate with as well. So I am grateful. I am thankful. And I can't say enough how important this has been to my life, to my family's life. And now I have something that has been created that I can utilize to serve and help others. With that said, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, goodbye. And I hope to see all you guys soon. Thanks again, Vanessa. Thanks again, Amy. Thanks again to everyone that's involved in Signature. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.
What I feel was what I needed was a lot of the individual attention, which I did receive in this training program. So once this training program was complete, I had a message. I had a clear direction of who my ideal client was. We narrowed the client down to a specific niche, and I had the components of my training program, the modules laid out, the title of the program. I had accomplished more in this program than I did in the last 3 years trying to do this on my own and trying to take other trainings that didn't offer the individual attention that this program did. So now I am truly excited over this transformation because I can take this information and run with it and I can really put it to use. And I'm so excited. Thank you, Vanessa, and thank you, your team, for all the help that you gave me. And this was a huge, huge change for me. Thanks.
Before coming into Signature, I struggled with not knowing how to set up a successful online marketing platform for my program. Now that I have gone through Create and continued on into Mastermind, I am most proud about being well on my way to having all the pieces in place for it to generate limitless income. I am also proud of the fact that in 2 short months, I've taken what I've learned and have nearly made all of my investment back through my beta group and one-on-one clients. The reason I created this particular Signature program is because I vividly remember what it was like to have a message inside that must be told, but having no idea how to get it out.
Before coming into Signature, I struggled with clarity. My program felt like scattered puzzle pieces that needed help being brought together. Being in Signature, I feel excited now that I have honed in and created a clear structure for my program that represents me and what I'm really here to offer. I know I can really own it, and as a result, impact so many lives. The reason I created Signature program is simple and profound. It's my calling. We all have our calling, and this is mine.
So when I joined Signature, it really just took those 4 weeks of the program, and I had clarified what my program should be and gained the confidence to be able to ask a high-end price. So really, without Vanessa's direction, I would not have gotten to this point. I am just way too busy to have put it together myself, and I pretty much needed those weekly coaching calls to be able to do the work that was required. So I now believe that it is possible for me to be paid well and to have a more balanced life. So I just have a whole new hope for the future. And I just want to thank you, Vanessa. You are just amazing, and you are changing my life in an incredible way. Thank you so much.
But I wanted to let y'all know what a wonderful and amazing coach Vanessa Horn is. I've had the opportunity to work with Vanessa on 2 occasions. We've built businesses together. She's mentored me. She literally has my heart because she taught me that there's something bigger inside of me than just building organizations. We get to build people.
I not only identified what my true passion was, which I wasn't living, but I was able to, with Vanessa, identify the fastest way for me to make a shift in my life, to apply that inspiration and that passion in a way that would carry me forward in my business career. And immediately my life changed. Things started to happen very quickly, and I could tell you, because of Vanessa and because of her ability, which is very unique, I'm able to now apply my passion in helping people in a very specific way, which leaves me the most fulfilled in what I'm doing on a daily basis, which, is really a blessing for me. So I have to say, I have not met anyone in all these years in or out of the industry who has such a gift to be able to pull out what's inside of people so quickly and identify the fastest path for them to be able to apply that to their business and to their life to help them achieve their goals and reach true happiness. If you had the chance to work with Vanessa Horn, I urge you, take the time, speak with her. You'll see right away what she can do for you.
Before coming into Signature, I struggled with positioning myself clearly in the marketplace as a legacy strategist. Since being in Signature, I feel really good about creating a program which uniquely takes my clients through 1, understanding themselves in a different way, to 2, finding a way to recognize what footprints they're making in the world, and 3, knowing how to leave the legacy that they wish. The reason I've created my Signature program is to help more people recognize and experience the pure joy of contribution in a way that honors their own values, goals, and beliefs. I would really like to emphasize how important it was to me to have Vanessa guide me through to this particular place in my career. Thank you.
What spoke to me was the ABC 123 system that Vanessa used to grow her own business. Because I'm a systems gal, I know that if you find a system that works and you repeat it, that you'll have that success too. There were some great benefits in the CREATE program. First of all, the information in the video training in the membership area is top-notch. It's really helpful, clarified a lot of things. The exercises that were in there and the worksheets were designed for me to think and act. So I was able to take some action and get some stuff done that needed to get done to put my program online. And then the virtual workshop was phenomenal. I loved being in the sweet seat myself, and I grew from having one-on-one coaching with Vanessa. And then I really learned from watching other people or listening to other people that were in the sweet seat as well, where Vanessa gives a one-on-one coaching. Probably the best part of the CREATE program for me was to be able to get clarity around my program. I was finally able to articulate exactly what the need was that my customer had that I was solving. It was also really helpful to make those initial decisions about my pricing and how I was going to deliver it. That just freed up mental energy for me to focus on executing steps that needed to get done so that I could put my work in the world.
Before coming into Signature, I had struggled with getting my program implemented and launched. I had had several coaches, but never had a clear path to implementation. Since being in Signature, I am confident and clear on the path we are taking towards a successful program. I've created the Signature program to fulfill my lifelong passion of teaching the power of expectation. It fulfills my desire to leave a legacy for every generation that follows.
Since being in the Signature program, I feel most proud about creating a sincere, transformational program that is heartfelt and clear with its messaging and how it can help my clients. Ultimately, to package a truly remarkable and effective program for both clients and myself to create multiple income streams.
Before coming into Signature, I struggled with charging what I was worth, simplifying my training content, and uniquely positioning myself in the marketplace. This being in Signature, I feel most proud about my confidence in charging premium prices, that I now have $5,600 days. I've simplified my program training to help my clients get the best results, and my peak interest statement to attract more of my ideal clients.
It's amazing what happens when you finally surrender to what is not working in your life. You make room for what Vanessa calls your 10 out of 10 work or your zone of genius work. I happen to call it your heart's art, because that's it. That's what we're here for. That's what you're here for, is to do your work, because you matter and your work matters, and we need you in the world doing your work. So if you're considering signing up, I highly encourage watch the video and then get your strategy session and come and join us in the family.